Welcome, guys,
What's up, guys?
to Bromenade episode
11.
Right
Right
after Halloween. It is now November
1st.
No.
Yeah.
The day it comes out?
Yeah.
It's the 2nd.
No, it's the 1st.
I'm checking.
It's the 1st. I already know.
Monday is the 2nd of November. It is November 2nd.
November 2nd.
Hopefully the weather around you is nicer than it's been here.
It's been raining every weekend.
Weekend. There's mud all over the floor. You can't walk in
My
without...
whole backyard full of mud.
It's not even a backyard anymore. It's a swamp.
It's not a backyard.
Backyard gone. Bought new house with a backyard. It's gone.
It's gone now. And the kid,
Kitty.
the kid T is still here with us every episode.
Can't let her go outside. She'll come back dirty.
Yes, you will. Her paws get so mud. Can you do that again?
It is.
That's pretty good.
Thanks, man. It's kind of hard though, cause you need
I
air.
like hopefully everyone had a good Halloween.
I hope so. How did we have it?
I don't
We
know.
had a pretty good Halloween.
We don't know because it's in the
No,
future.
but technically we've already celebrated our.
We're basically talking to
Halloween.
ourselves in the future of this particular Monday.
We celebrated our Halloween though.
We did.
It was fun. We built.
Don't know what it was though.
You were here. It was at your house.
I'm talking about Halloween Day.
I don't think we're gonna do anything.
So that's it.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we did do cupcakes.
We made cupcakes.
Carrot cake cupcakes.
With little tombstones. We all decorated them. So instead of like doing like a giant pumpkin carving for everyone, it was cupcakes.
Building cemetery.
Cemetery. It was cool.
Dessert.
A gingerbread cemetery.
It's like Christmas. What is it called?
Gingerbread making.
It's called gingerbread house.
Yeah,
gingerbread house, but Halloween style.
Halloween. It was cool. It was like a little ghost, little coffin, some blood.
Yeah.
But now it's not Halloween anymore. Technically, it's November 2nd.
So
it's the begin. It's not the beginning of fall.
Since
but
you did all your running, because I didn't, because Thanksgiving is coming.
Coming
in the turkey.
I don't know about that.
But the stuffing, it gets stuffed. Whether it likes it or not.
But hopefully not with
cum.
Yeah.
Thanksgiving cum. It's going to be your signature.
I'm not coming here.
I kind of wanted to touch base on this TikTok. I don't have TikTok.
Me neither, actually.
Alex had to show me this TikTok.
Shout out to?
No shout out because the camera got messed up last time.
And it's her fault. We blame her.
And I had to it took me so long to put the mouths thing. Did you see the episode?
Oh, no.
Well, I put like little GIF mouths. And every time I talked, it did it.
But you had a freeze frame of us?
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't seen it. I'm going to check it out.
He doesn't even watch the damn
I do, but I watch it a week behind, if that makes sense.
I see what you mean. But anyways, I saw this TikTok, and it's a guy. He basically is like shitting on guys. A guy that shits on guys. Like,
why?
He's duping us, bro. I'm about
How?
to say. I'm about to say it right now. He's saying that guys don't clean up after we take a piss.
Clean what up?
The pee hole.
Our pee hole?
Yeah, like after you use the urinal, we don't clean it. We just put it back in our thing. It probably does one drip in the underwear, and that's it. We out.
If you wiggle it more than twice, you're playing with it.
You gotta no matter how much you wiggle,
If
there's always
hang
gonna
on,
be
hang on,
that one
hang on.
dot that hits the underwear. It's just how it is.
But
guys.
the rule is, if you wiggle it more than twice, you're playing with it. Are you playing with it, Charlie?
Well, I guess I'm playing with it because I'm not wiggling. I'm just like
Well, it sounds like you're playing with it.
And it's gone. It's done. I think I'm done. Once I put it in the pants, for some reason it goes.
What?
One more time, just like a little dot.
You feel it?
No, I just know that's like a little wet spot.
Little wet spot.
It's a little wet spot.
It happens.
Okay. You don't see urinals with toilet paper next to it.
I mean, that's true. No. No.
You
There
don't
aren't.
see it. If it was a thing, we would know about it. But we are just so accustomed to this.
But here's the thing.
We wiggle it as much as we can so it can finally do its last drips.
Okay, so obviously this episode
Yeah.
is about male hygiene.
Yeah.
Yes, there's no toilet paper or any type of cleaning utensil next to a urinal.
Or like a blow dryer. Imagine that.
Well,
it's like imagine you flush and then it just blows your dick.
No, that doesn't exist.
No.
But I can't say that we don't clean ourselves. It's not like you go in there, you pee, and then you literally put your pants back on.
Like it's in mid pee.
Yeah, like mid pee. That's not happening. So for him to be bashing,
he was literally, I think this girl, because it was like a girl's like, did you know guys don't do this? And then the guy was
can you do that again? I want to hear her voice.
Can you come again?
Okay.
And then the guy just comes right after saying that, yeah, we don't. And I'm going to tell you what we do. And it's like, yo, chill. Why you got to do men like that? Like, why are we in this world that like guys are just shitting on guys for just game? Because he's obviously doing it for the girl. It's like, yeah, you know what? You're right. I'm going to clean my dick every day. I'm going to fucking put a what's it called? Those
a Q-tip.
Q-tips inside my pee hole, and I'm going to fucking take everything out. Like a fucking tampon.
Or a, what do you call it? A catheter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Are we supposed to like totally, what's it called?
Squeegee our penis?
Yeah. Squeegee it? I don't know.
Look,
I'm just so
here's
in
the thing.
disbelief that this guy just shitted on us.
The thing
And now, and it's out there. It's like a number. I think it's a big TikTok thing now. And now, I swear to God, if we have toilet paper in your nose.
Imagine. I mean, if it was there, why not? But it's not.
It's not.
The point is, though, that we are clean.
Yes.
He's just extreme.
That's extreme mode. I think with this pandemic, it's gotten us to a next level.
I mean, yeah, but he probably has done that his whole life.
Oh, yeah, probably.
I mean,
but I don't know,
like,
but that one just got famous, okay?
Yeah, of
so
course,
I'm just
of course.
saying that this one woke everybody, as they say. And now the woke has now been canceled on our hygiene.
Well, I am going to keep doing what I'm doing because
It's not going to change me.
we're clean.
We are good.
We're not dirty. I know some dirty people.
Look, the
We've
last
talked about
drop
dick
is
cheese
probably
before.
the best part because I would say this: the ending
Wait.
of the piss, is the worst because it's trying to get out, but the one on the tippity top is fresh out of the acid. It's just totally clean. And I drink mad water. I don't drink anything else but orange juice and water. Orange juice in the morning, water throughout the whole day.
I don't think
My piss must be in
there's
God
science.
mode.
I don't think there's science that provides evidence to think that the last drop of your pee is better than the rest.
I think so. I think the last drop is just, it's okay. You don't think so?
You never know. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Maybe the last drop is. But the point is that honestly, that doesn't even happen that often. It does happen.
It happens, but it's not like all the time. But it's like, no matter what, you should expect the little drip on the underwears.
And for sure, you know, there are guys out there who aren't clean. I mean, we've had some friends that have taught us about dick cheese.
Oh, yeah, that thing. Yeah.
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 We don't have that. I don't have that.
All right. Confirmed.
How about you?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Confirmed.
I don't even know what dick cheese is. Confirmed. Positive.
Positive?
Positive.
Corona?
Nah. I think with Corona, things are getting more, or people are becoming more hygienic.
That's what I'm thinking.
You know, remember the first couple of weeks of Corona?
Yeah.
How like no one could find toilet paper as
Yeah.
if a hurricane was coming. what made people
No
think
way
that
to
they
clean your
needed a
piss.
ton of toilet paper, and why did so many people decide that now they need toilet paper? Were people not buying toilet paper back then?
I think they found out about the last drip of the penis.
Yeah, it turns out that the last drip
I think
of your
that
pee
was it.
is COVID-19.
We found the answer, guys, of
Yeah.
the missing toilet paper and the paper towels, because there was no toilet paper. And that's because of the last drip. This episode's now called The Last Drip.
All right. Why not?
You get
What was the last one called?
Halloween.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah, because I was going to call it maybe something spooky, but we don't do spooky. Like, a friend said, this is not spooky. And I'm like, you're pretty much right.
What do you mean?
It was no.
Our pumpkins were
near.
spooky.
Mine wasn't. By the way, how did you guys like the pumpkins? You know,
Oh, yeah.
we didn't hear from you.
We don't hear from anyone.
Yeah, we're basically on a void podcast that's never heard.
People don't like us.
These voices don't do nothing.
We're starting to wonder if anyone likes us.
Yeah,
We're starting to wonder if we like each other.
might as well call this a cat podcast.
You guys seem to like the cat a lot more.
The cat is the trophy of the room.
No, it's not.
Yeah,
This is.
this guy. Right here. How was your weekend? Like, what'd
man,
you
I
do?
mean, my weekend was cool because we came here. We did our little Halloween get together. Instead, like we said, instead of carving pumpkins, we made little cupcakes.
Yeah,
What else did we do? We ate.
yeah.
Ooh, that was really cool.
What?
Alex and Christina. I think it was Christina's idea. Shout out to Christina.
Okay.
Shout out to Alex. They made pizza skulls.
Oh, that was good. It was
That was good.
calzones.
I call them more like hot pockets,
Yeah, hot pocket.
but they put them in like a
Dough.
yeah, obviously dough. But then it was like the little like a cupcake
Yeah,
pan, but
Yeah.
instead of like circles, it was like a skull.
it was skulls. Yeah.
So it was like a cool little skull. They put little pizza stuff in it.
But how would a skull have blood? Because the pizza, the tomato sauce was, sorry, it was like blood.
inside of the skull?
Don't you hate it when you like, like have a hiccup, but it's not really a hiccup. It's like more of like a breathing, like.
Yeah, dude, I have that too. Also, my hiccups get mixed with coughs.
Yeah.
Like if I have to hiccup, I will automatically cough. So I hiccup cough, hiccup cough,
Hip
hip cough.
And like after you eat, like.
Well, I don't have crazy asthma attacks.
And I don't know. It's like an air thing.
Yeah,
Air
no, I
hole is
get you. I get you. Like a dinosaur,
Yeah. Is it a? I never see girls do that. It's a good thing.
maybe.
And we go. You know what I'm talking
Maybe
about?
it's a last pee thing. Last drop of the
It's the
pee
last
thing.
drop. It's the last drip.
Yeah, something on your hair. But yeah, you know
Okay.
what we should talk about?
What?
What are you gonna do for Thanksgiving? I mean, obviously family.
Man, we're kind of far away from it. But technically, it's on like the 24th. It's always on a Thursday.
It's on the last Thursday of November. Actually, let's see when it falls. But go on.
Ooh, I like that pun. Let me see when it falls. Because it's in fall.
'Cause it's in fall.
Wow.
On
Oh,
the 20,
shit.
26th.
No, it's on the 19th, no?
No, it's the last Thursday of
last
November.
So 26. Yeah, you're right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
What's Christmas fall on a Friday?
Wait, go back?
Christmas on a Friday.
Oh, you did.
Wow.
I actually like Christmas when it's on the weekday because then you miss the works. Well, on my part. I don't know
Damn.
about you.
Well, kids get to miss 2 whole weeks of school.
Oh, it's because that's winter break. They don't get a fall break. We get winter break here. I don't know how it's in other schools. People actually have fall break.
I've never heard of that.
Yeah. It's like fall break, winter
Oh
break.
no, yeah,
spring
doesn't it start
break.
November, Thanksgiving,
Summer
and then it
break.
ends. It lasts.
Like it starts opening up like January 6th or some shit.
That's interesting.
Exactly.
That almost feels like 3 weeks long, but I could be wrong.
And it's probably 2 weeks.
That's crazy. Wasn't it just 2 weeks for us? Or no. I think I remember. You have off Thanksgiving, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Yeah.
You don't have off a week or anything.
Well, for Saturday, Sunday, there's never school, so it's just Thursday, Friday, you're off.
I haven't been to school in a long time.
So you're off on Thanksgiving. You're off on the Friday, the Black Friday,
Mhm.
and then nothing.
For Thanksgiving, will be here at my house by myself.
Oh.
Well, with my brother. My parents are going to Colombia.
Oh, why don't you join? I don't know what I'm doing, but my fam.
I'm down, bro.
Okay, cool.
I think I do that every year anyway.
What show is that? What do we? Oh, we.
What do you mean?
We technically have this show.
You're right.
I don't know when you'll be free. Because then we would have to do it on the week of Thanksgiving.
So if Thanksgiving's on the 26th, which is a Friday.
Yeah, so we do the show.
And we film for Mondays.
Yeah, so 23rd will be our Thanksgiving special.
Yep. Well, no, we could.
No,
you're right.
23rd. Yeah. 23rd you get your
Damn, so in 2 weeks. Because this one's going to come out on the 2nd.
Yeah.
And then we have the 9th and 16th.
Yeah.
So 3 episodes away.
Dude, you guys are 3 episodes away. You guys are getting me tired. And I actually have another podcast that I'm going to introduce soon. And it's nothing like this. It's just pure music.
If you guys like music, go follow his other podcast.
Which I don't know the name.
He has no name yet, but we will talk about it.
It will be discussed.
Actually, we
once
should do
out,
that. Yeah.
You know?
We should talk about it.
Yeah. So I am.
Give a preview even.
I just bought like 2 turntables, a mixer, and I'm going to be playing vinyls. And the first one is going to be special because it's city pop music. Japanese city pop.
So you're going to have like a different genre per episode?
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So this one is just pure city pop, and it's going to come out every month.
Once a month?
Once a month. Random in the month.
Alongside this, or a totally separate channel?
Totally separato.
You just need a name.
Just need a name. I'm thinking...
Agatha City.
Nah. I was actually thinking of like more of a beach type of tone. Like I was thinking beach breeze.
I like that.
But I need a third thing. Like record or vinyls or something. Like
beach breeze
something.
Records.
But if I say records, then it looks like I'm a label or something.
Well, get that shit TM'd.
TM'd on that. Because that name is available unless you guys take it.
Ooh.
But
we'll bleep this part out.
Beach Breeze Vinyls is also available.
That's cool.
But it's like, it doesn't flow. It's like Beach Breeze Vinyls, you know?
Yeah.
I need a little flow in it. But it needs to be with turntables, records type of thing.
Beach Breeze with ease.
Oh, wait a minute. What about Beach Breeze Mix?
I like that.
Because it is a mix.
It is a mix.
And it's always like different mixes. Okay, there we go. I got my name down. Thanks,
so guys, look out for that new channel.
Beach Breeze Mix. It's coming at you.
Coming at you hard.
And it's going to be somewhere in November. I can't tell you when.
Thanksgiving.
Nobody will watch it.
Set yourself a date.
Okay, I'll make a date.
Force yourself to put it up.
Probably next episode I'll have you guys have a date.
Woo!
Get ready.
That's soon. But so if we are having a Thanksgiving special so soon, I think we really need to think about this.
Okay, what are we doing? Stuffing turkeys with cum.
Why don't we make a cooking episode?
We could.
Yeah.
But like, we can't cook here.
We might have to move the camera.
No,
you ain't about that?
No,
well, why don't we... What if we record at another time, but then add it to the podcast? Do you get what I'm saying? So like we still have our podcast where we sit here, but then we pop in the videos of us cooking.
Sounds like a lot of editing that I don't want to
I could do it then.
I always said just have the food done
and show it off.
Yeah. This ain't no ASMR cooking class.
It could be.
Could be another podcast. I'm scaring the cat here.
No, it's ASMR. Fall asleep. Fall asleep.
Fall asleep, my child.
Get it? Fall.
Fall. Fall. We're in fall.
Hey.
Hey.
So yeah, Well, okay. Well, Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
We usually have Friendsgiving.
What do you like in Thanksgiving? Like, what is like the first thing you like to see?
What do you mean?
Or you have to have in your Thanksgiving?
Well, I feel like when I was a child, one of the first things of Thanksgiving is that at least
you were never a child.
when no, never. But back then, I feel like Thanksgiving always brought in the cold here.
Okay.
So not when we were younger, because later on, global warming.
It's always been hot here, though.
It is always hot. Like, we'll have like 2 or 3 days of like cold. But when I was younger, I remember having like 2 weeks of cold and stuff like that. And it would usually start during Thanksgiving. So I feel like, just wearing a sweater. I don't know. Maybe that doesn't mean anything to a lot of people, but I think living in Florida, wearing a sweater brings a feel because we never do.
You know what's a good time is when we do a joyride when it's cold. And we would blast Bullet for My Valentine.
And put all the windows down and the air conditioner
and
up
the air conditioning
fuck with each other.
On.
Full
And
blast.
you're
'Cause we're
freezing
dumb as hell.
in that car. We're jamming so hard. Freaking, you put like Megadeth on.
Bullet, Megadeth. What was that other band at the time?
White Zombie?
No, it was the young kids that sounded like Iron Maiden.
Oh, are you? No.
Black something.
Not Black Sabbath.
No, but Black something.
I don't know, but you know what? We listened to Coheed too.
Coheed.
Coheed in the Cold.
I heard Coheed the other day.
It sounds good.
Yeah, and I was like, wow, I haven't heard that in a while.
You know what? That happened to me too. I was like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna put Coheed, and I played, and I was like, ooh.
Oh, it was here. Yeah,
It was here. Yeah, I put it.
And I was like,
it sounded good, right? I put Bullet too, because I was like,
Yeah.
this is the time you unleash the music.
damn, dude, we had good times back then.
Yeah,
Dumb stuff, but good times.
yeah. And it's just a joyride. We can still do it.
Oh, she looks like she's really like tired. Maybe it's the fall season.
Nah, she's stuck at home all day. I did take her out for a bit today because she really wanted to go out. And I was
No.
wait a minute, buddy. I was it called weeding the grass because there's like shit ton of weeds.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I got a new tenant.
Finally.
Finally.
In case have we talked about?
Yeah,
this?
yeah. Because last time I said that he left. Now I got this girl coming in. It's cool.
Wasn't there one person who was supposed to sign and never showed up?
Yeah, that was
Gone, right?
She just never showed up.
But now he's got a new tenant.
I got a new one.
So another person in the house.
Yeah. Well, not in the house, but
They're in the house.
Next to the house.
Alex sleeps on one side of the bed, Charlie on the other one, and the tenant right in the middle.
Right in the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the tenant.
And the cat has nowhere to go.
Yeah, take her spot. But no, I'm pretty happy about that. I was like stressing out. Pays half the morgue.
Nice.
You know what I'm saying?
Good stuff.
You know
Now you guys
what
could
I'm
chill.
saying.
Smooth sailing till
Smooth
next
sailing.
year. Who's excited for 2021
Dude.
to not be like 2020? Remember when we were all complaining about 2019?
Actually, I was so happy about 2020. I was like, oh, I'm going to live in a new house. I'm going to live a good life. Shout out Alex.
Move in with your girlfriend.
Yeah, so, and I got like a bunch of furniture. Like, it was great.
Oh, and your house looks great, man.
Yeah, and then
you literally made that kitchen.
Yeah, see,
And it looks
renovated everything.
It's beautiful.
We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't be here.
We wouldn't have a place to do this.
Yeah, we wouldn't. So, shout out to my great.
All in all,
Yeah.
2020 had a lot of bad things, but a lot
The
of good
beginning
things.
was dope, though.
Yeah, the first 3 months. Mounts.
Fuck yeah.
Yo, it was good.
You know, it was so good that the Chinese were like, nah, fuck this shit.
Yeah,
And
bats.
they're like, they were about to live the best life ever. And I remember quoting Elon Musk and Jeff Bezos saying that this is the best they've ever lived. That's what they quoted. It's like, this is the best time they ever lived. Obviously, they're rich as hell. But they said this was everyone's good.
And then
China's
just,
like, they was just so like, yo, what the fuck?
what is that? What's
like,
that?
It's a switch.
Like there was a guy, he had a big lever, and he's like,
It's
no.
like, no, fuck that shit.
Oh.
Turn it off. turn off happiness, and then.
But like I was trying to say, yes, there was a lot of bad things, but a lot of good things happened too. Like you got this house.
Yeah. Well, I got this house last year.
Right. But
that's what I'm saying. I was like just preparing.
Exactly.
To live in here.
You know, things are all right. Things are all right. There's, what do you call it? The elections are coming up. We're not going to talk about it. We don't talk about it.
You know, after hearing the Joe Rogan podcast.
Oh boy. Wait, with Alex Jones?
Yeah. Oh man, do you see it? Yeah. Oh, it was so funny. I just like them of how funny it is.
It's Alex Jones,
dude. I don't care who hates him.
I used to like Alex Jones.
No, me too. Like,
and then he went crazy.
He went crazy, but in a funny way. At least, like he says, like I'm retarded, I'm crazy. Like it's so funny. I think he's in a new comedy thing now. Like he's just crazy.
I knew it. He was going to change, like basically like what he did, because now that people find him funny, kind of like what's this guy's name? The great singer Michael Bolton.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh yeah, he was so serious.
Yeah, obviously, that music isn't 100% popular anymore, and he decided, why not just change my career? People like making fun of me. I could literally. Use that to my advantage.
And it's
awesome. I love that Michael Bolton's like got a good humor.
And now he just regained my love of
I love Michael Bolton. He's hilarious.
Yeah, now he's funny as hell. What a great guy.
And now his music's not that bad.
Yeah, and then Alex Jones, funny guy now. Like
he used to be very serious about the government.
Like oh my god.
Government,
Yeah.
But now he's all like the frogs are gay, and it's hilarious.
And he always comes back to the show like. And it's always funny every time.
It's like the fourth or third time?
Yeah, fourth time. And he's just like always saying, I want this to be the biggest podcast episode, bigger than Elon Musk. And Joe Rogan's like, wait a minute. Don't make it like some type of like game here. Yeah. Like who's better and what. It's just talking. Just yeah. And he's like, no, I want this shit to be the best shit ever. I'm going to that November 3rd party. He's like, you self-invited yourself. It was so good. It was so funny.
Damn, man.
We need Alex Jones to come to the show.
That'd be intense.
He's like, what's up, guys? I thought, what is this shit anyways? Bromenade? I'll show you some real gay men or some shit.
Some gay frogs.
I'll show you some gay frogs.
He brings the frogs over.
He's like, look here, I brought them. These guys make your show. They're going to be talking the whole time like WB Frog.
Alex Jones, man.
I'll be like, yo, come to the show. Did you see the Kanye West one with Joe Rogan?
No, man, but dude, I can't stand that guy. I'm not
okay.
Kidding. That's gonna lose. We're probably gonna lose a lot of popularity.
It's not like
we have.
It's not like we have anybody. Yeah, I wanted to talk about that episode because he was just a big ramble of words, right? Like he's just rambling from his mind. He's just not even filter. It's just boom, 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 boom. Like, and then he's just like. Very narcissistic when he says like, oh, you saw that symphony I just did right there. Like he's always into himself.
Yeah.
Which I get. You should be happy to yourself. You know what I mean? Like, like don't be cruel. And he does make sense. Like, why are you going to put me down? I just need someone to put me up. You know what I mean?
I mean, yeah, he's a very positive person towards himself, I guess. But still.
Like a person cannot be told no. Like, hey, you can't do that. And he was like, why not? Like, he would just be like, I'm going to do it then.
You're saying that's a good thing?
I don't know. What do you think on that?
Here's the
when
thing.
Somebody tells you no,
would
you be like, yeah, you're right? Like, it's not possible.
I'm going to get away a little bit from, like, what you're talking about.
Yeah.
It has to do with this, though.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a good thing to be that egotistical. Not egotistical.
Like, I'm not saying that no, but, like, he does have a point.
In like believe in yourself, and like love everything. Yeah, that's a good thing. But the problem is that I feel like when you are a icon of some sort, and a lot of people view you, you should set a
pedestal to
like you should set a standard to which.
But why do we have to be in that standard?
Because otherwise, everyone is just selfish. Because it's true that it's good.
Selfish that bad if you're just trying to help?
No, but he's not.
Yeah, he's not. Well, but he's saying he thinks he is helping by making a church and in his way. Because he's saying it's God's way, but it's his way.
Do we have to? I don't want to get into that.
No,
No, you know that I do not want to get into that.
No, we are getting into
that.
that.
Let me finish what I was saying.
Okay, say it, and then let's get back. Ooh, this is good.
Yes, it is true that maybe his idea about how you should really love everything you do and just almost encourage yourself is a good thing. But the thing is that when you are that egotistical to where you only think about how great you are, then you neglect other people.
Yeah.
And so even though he is saying that he wants other people to be like him, he doesn't really care because he wants to be the best.
First thing he said in the podcast is like, I'm a good listener.
I bet you that's not even true.
That is so not true. But the thing is,
he talks a lot.
But the thing is,
he talks over people.
He always says something good about himself, which is good, but he isn't.
It is good.
So is it bad if you tell him no, you're not, because he's not? But then he's like, no, I am.
No, he's doing him, and that's fine. But he also forces people to do what he wants. Yeah. In a sense. Like
vote for Kanye.
Yeah. Or that time that remember when he went on stage and interrupted Taylor Swift?
Oh, yeah.
Just because he thought Beyonce was great.
Should have won.
Yeah. And it was like, okay, but nobody cares what you think. That's the truth. And so he's way too egotistical. He seems to be, because I obviously don't know this guy personally, but he seems to be the type of person who thinks that he's right about everything.
Now let's just put ourselves in a Kanye world.
Okay.
Right? And believe in everything he says. What if there is an all-knowing man?
Don't do this.
And then he's just basically a judge for everything. He's basically the king.
I can go off on this.
Let's go.
No, I don't think we should.
No, go. I want to hear this is the whole point.
Don't believe.
Let's go.
In fairy tales.
Okay.
I'm gonna call it what it is.
Okay, so fairy tale.
What I think it is.
So fairy tale.
Yeah. And so.
Okay.
You know what? Let me not make fun of it. It's not a fairy tale. Okay. I'm not gonna make fun of it.
Okay.
If you are religious and it helps you. Yeah. In any way.
Well, that's what it does.
That is a good thing.
It's supposed to just help you in your.
But when you start thinking that you yourself are Jesus Christ.
Well, he doesn't think that.
In a way, I'm sure he does.
I do feel
his
like
name is Jesus.
He's almost trying to come out as saying that I am Jesus.
He is doing it in a slow way. And
there's
you know
what? There's gonna be a point in time he's like, you know what? I think Jesus wants me to be Jesus.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now.
He's like this close. He's a little bit more push.
He's obviously feeling like he needs to tell everyone the word of God because, you know, in the Christian religion, it's about like you want to help other people. You want to save them.
Yeah.
So I totally get that part. And he must feel that way. But he must also feel like, since he's right about everything and he's the greatest thing on earth, that he's the one who's saying it better than anyone else. Yeah. And he's the only one who could save people. And at some point it'll turn
because he says that I'm a billionaire. I have the power. Basically, it's always a billionaire when they have so much power. They're like, I need to save the world.
But let me ask you.
But like, I just saw this on a Instagram. Mm-hmm. You know, those weird like life story shits. Mm-hmm. It's like the earth doesn't need humans. It's already good as it is.
Oh, it doesn't.
We're basically pesticides of this whole earth. And kind of like we're actually making it worse as it goes. Yeah. Basically, if Kanye wasn't thinking of the world, he's probably thinking of the world as just people around the world. Yeah. Need him. Yeah. And that's it. That's basically what he's trying to say.
You know,
they just need Kanye, which we don't need Kanye Pepper.
Because I guess all religions tell the story of how we are in the image of God. And since we are in the image of God, we must be the center of everything, or we must be the most important thing. But that's not necessarily true. No. And so, and we need to realize that, but I feel like a lot of people that are religious don't realize that. Of course, there are religious people who do. Yeah. There are religious people who don't think that we are that important, or at least that other things matter, like the earth, like animals, like plants, like our oceans.
But you know what? Kanye sets the standard.
But here's the question I wanted to ask you a second ago.
Of humans, in a way.
How?
We are in our blood greedy. Like, we want more. We want more intelligence.
That to me,
we want more.
As a race, here's the thing that I feel like
I'm saying he sets the standard of what we're supposed to be.
But here's the thing that I feel like no one ever says. When you say, or when anyone says that humans are greedy, they seem to forget that the only reason we are considered greedy are because there are so many people who are greedy, not because humans were meant to be greedy.
Yeah.
We have the capability of changing our minds. We have the capability of stopping ourselves if we believe that something is wrong.
We've seen the lowest form, which is homeless, which they don't need nothing, at that point, and greed is like beyond their imagination at this point. Like,
not necessarily. I won't say that.
Well, some of them are hungry and they need things, but like if you're like the correct homeless, I don't know what to say it, but like you don't need anything, and that's like a new level of thinking.
I mean, but then there are people who like go and live in Alaska to live off the land. Would you consider them homeless? They're totally off the grid. They don't make money. They literally hunt to eat and survive, and that's it.
Primitive, which is kind of like what we're meant to do, at this point. Like, we're just supposed to live off Earth.
I don't think so.
Not
yes,
us live.
No, we are supposed
for Earth.
You're right. Or just live. Yeah. I agree. Maybe we can definitely live off of Earth.
We're just walking on this planet.
But technology, the way our minds have unraveled, which I feel like no one thinks about. Yeah. We obviously have created a society that that is greedy. But again, that was created. It doesn't mean that we are meant to be that way. It just so happens that we followed the wrong people.
But if you ask a child, you want to be president, you're going to be like, yeah, I'm going to shoot.
That's not necessarily true.
Like, I'm going to shoot for the stars. Like,
but that's because they were raised that way, and because our society leads them there. No, because
as a parent, you'd be like, yeah, you could do it. Like, you can do it. And I think that causes, like...
Right, greed.
Well, it's not greed. It's like a self-expectation, right? And you're going to meet to that goal no matter what. And then that's when greed comes in, saying, like, you got to do all these things to get to that point. Like, kind of how the millionaires do those parties, those sex parties.
But I think it depends.
To get you into further, like Skull and Bones and, like, those Mason shits, like those...
Yeah. No, I get what you're saying.
That you have to join that to get to a bigger, higher power. And that's the only way you can get there.
But that's only if your goal is something.
But that's why I'm saying, like, when you tell a child you can be president, you have to go through all this bullshit.
Right.
Like, these societies get fucked. I don't know.
But that's the society we've created.
Fraternity
which is
shit.
Unnecessary.
Yeah. To get to that point. You don't know. These presidents probably did a lot of shit to get to that point. You know what I mean? To even be known. To even have that much money.
I mean, our first president of the United States killed a ton of people just to be president.
Imagine that. And that set the standard. But that's what I'm saying.
But then here's the other thing, too. It is seen lowly to say something bad about those people.
Yeah. Which we don't, because they depend on...
And
we depend on
either
them.
Way,
but technically, we depend on
what George Washington did here.
That's why I'm saying Kanye wants to be president, because he wants to...
Have power?
Yeah.
I am...
And say that he's Jesus. I swear to God, when he becomes president, he would be like, I am Jesus.
I really wouldn't... I wouldn't be surprised if he ever did that. If he doesn't, fine, great. But if he does, it wouldn't surprise me.
A lot of people on Facebook were telling me, yo, you got to watch that podcast. It's amazing. Changed my life.
The one with Kanye?
Yeah, he's like, Kanye forever, 2024.
I'm surprised. Why isn't he running?
He's technically a write-in vote, but he is voting. Like, he is going to run for 2024.
You can't technically be write-in vote. Anybody can technically be write-in vote.
But he has the majority of
He just told people to put his name.
Yeah. Very egotistical.
I definitely thought last elections 4 years ago that when he said that, I was like, oh, I can totally actually see him winning because people.
Yeah, people.
And he probably would have won just like Trump.
Oh, yeah. I think if it was... Well, he couldn't, because he's totally Republican, because he believes in the Democrats were totally against black people. Because they...
Who?
Kanye? Because he made a good point, because it is pretty much true that the the North and South, right?
Mm-hmm.
The North were technically the Democrats, right, at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And they were saying that, yeah, we should end slavery so they could be 1/4 of man. Like 1/4. Not even saying full freedom. Just to be 1/4 of it. So that's why he's going on a tantrum saying, like, the Democrat thinks we're just not even fully man at this point. Like, we're not fully human.
Okay, here's the thing.
So they wanted slavery because we were black, and it's like they didn't even want to consider us
at
a
that
person.
time. The North and the South were definitely not democratic. They were democratic, but they weren't
Which was
Democrats.
funny because the Democrats actually created slavery, and then when the whole Civil War came in, it's like, okay, we can meet in the middle, and they could just be 1/4 of it.
But that's what I'm trying to get at,
freedom.
though. We cannot. Whether the Democrats started slavery or not is one thing, but we cannot say that the North were all Democrats and the South were all Republicans.
Yeah,
that's not how it was. Definitely Confederate, and then the guys up north.
Yeah,
well, the government. And when that was over, even if the North did say, and they did, that blacks were going to be 1/4 of man.
Yeah.
Of a man,
something like that.
Okay, how would that have not been better than just still being slaves? That was progression.
But he didn't like that they first created and then first created that new way of living.
But the problem was that people back then were wrong. That's the problem.
100%. You know what?
And it's like
he shouldn't go back to that far in the past. Like he was going really back to prove a point.
Yeah, because it's not like the Democrats are trying to say that black people are still 1/4 of man.
Yeah.
No, things have progressed, and I'm all for.
But he's just saying there's some secret type of society that they're just like cooking up a plan to just make it worse.
Well, he also thinks he's Jesus, so.
Well, not yet. We'll hear that one day.
He probably does. We just haven't heard of it.
Yeah.
But anyway, Kanye
and Alex Jones.
I'd rather have Alex Jones here.
Would you, if you had to pick a president, Alex Jones or Kanye?
Agatha.
Yeah. Would you ever be president? Would you like greed, get to the point? Would you join a society group?
No. If I could be president, I don't even know what I would do. I would like to change a lot of things, but I besides all those things I want to change, I don't know what else I have to do. So
what about peace, love, and freedom? That's what Kanye is.
That's
his goal.
That's what he says. But the thing is that they don't understand is that when you say that, you're only saying it for a certain amount of group of people. Like for him, would be Christians.
There was this one candidate in the Democratic Party with it was Elizabeth Warren and Bernie and all those people, when they were running. There was this one that really stood out for me that I really wanted to vote for. It was Miriam something. But she wanted to fight Trump through poetry of love.
Well, she failed.
But isn't that crazy that not even love could win this type of greed?
Because this country is still full of hate. We did say
I understand
8 podcasts ago that we wouldn't go into politics.
No, but we're not.
We're not getting into politics.
We're talking about what we think in our minds,
right.
Hate and love. It's so crazy how much we can get into hate.
It's easy.
But I understand why we're a country of hate, because it scares off other countries. We need to be always on top, but that's a weird type of leadership.
I don't feel like it's like that. I feel like people are afraid of the United States because of what the United States can do to them.
Yeah.
But not because our people are. I think, if anything, right now the rest of the world thinks we're all dumb.
Yeah, probably.
And for the most part, they're right.
And we buy so much bullshit,
dude. Capitalism is something I totally agree with.
Yeah.
It makes economies better.
You work for what you pay for.
Yeah, capitalism is important.
You got to do something to get some.
I mean,
I get it.
On my dad's side, obviously, he comes from a communist country, so we know the opposite of that, and it's horrible.
Yeah.
But yes, this country, and I think George Carlin said this years ago, this country is one, and I'm gonna say it the way he said it, I think, one big ass shopping mall.
Yeah.
That's all this country is.
Yeah, basically.
Capitalism is great, but this country has made it to just be so that we spend money constantly.
And I think you get to see it really clearly with Apple.
Dude, remember when phones you would have your phone for like 5 years or more.
Well, now
it's every year there's a new iPhone.
It's going to be like every 6 months.
Every year there's a new, sorry, you can't see this.
Yeah.
Apple laptop.
Yeah.
Every year there's a new console.
These mics are already outdated at this point.
They are. There's a new one. What's this? AKG2 is out.
Yeah, it's already out.
I made that up.
I don't know. There's going to be a new
cats.
New cats.
Agatha's old. We got to get a new one.
We're going to be updating cats, which we have been, and dogs too, which they're supposedly saying to stop making pugs because they're literally a dying breed.
Oh, that's actually true, bro.
Yeah.
When did they I mean, I know when they became popular, but it's like
we are breeding the shit out of pugs that you can see in their face that
and
they're
so
tired
bad.
of being breeded.
Well, let's not say they're tired of it. Ain't no
Help me.
I mean, yeah, pugs, man, pugs.
Imagine
poor pugs.
Imagine being born and you were like you're altered in a way that you're going to die in like 3 years.
But then again, at the same time, they're a species.
So
do you really want to put them extinct?
Yeah.
No,
I'm just saying. I understand what you mean.
Oh.
Like, yeah, I understand. Yeah.
Yeah, like.
Imagine that. Like you were a new. Imagine a new animal.
Mm-hmm.
And you're only here because we created you,
mm-hmm.
right? And even in their mind, they're like, I don't want to be here. It's like I'm about to die. Like I can't breathe right. Like I'm a die.
Yeah, but if it was like horrible. Like pugs can survive,
but they are heavy breathers.
They are because their little snouts are all squished.
Yeah,
we fucked them up.
Yeah, we do have cool cats, Bengal cats. It's like cats are becoming the new dog.
Kylo's half Bengal.
Really?
My cat Kylo, yeah.
Oh wow.
He's very, very long. I feel like people don't notice how long he is.
Yeah, but he doesn't act like a Bengal cat.
Because he's also tabby.
He's tab as fuck.
Tab is like, I'm a cat.
Which I
Bengal's like, I'm a little bit of a tiger.
I was always into interesting cats.
Mm-hmm.
But like now that I had this tabby, because I always had like some like different types of cats.
Right.
And I even had a Siamese cat. And for some reason, I still like the tabby. They're more friendly. They're like...
Well, I think tabby's the most domesticated cat, right?
Yeah.
Is she a tabby?
Yeah. Well,
but she's like a Maine Coon, too. She's got way too much fur on her face.
Yeah.
She's got to be like half Maine Coon, half tabby.
Yeah, because she has like medium long hair. It's not long hair, but it's like medium hair. But, yeah, so basically we're walking virus. But then a lot of people in religion hate that we think like that.
Yeah, because we're the center of the universe.
No, Jesus brought you here to be what?
We don't need to make fun of it though.
No, I know. I'm trying to get in their mind here because I was born and raised from a Catholic.
Same. Actually, we went to the same church.
Same church.
We both did our first. Is that a handshake?
It could be. I just talk with my hands a lot. That's why this podcast is through video, because
so you could see
my hands do things that I don't know.
Yeah, we did our first communion.
Yeah.
And then quit the church.
And what was the day?
No, I don't remember.
What was the day? I remember my day. I was reading the Bible for the first time.
Mm-hmm.
Which they tell you to do, right?
I never did.
So I was like, you know what? Matthew, whatever. Let's go.
Matthew McConaughey.
236. 666. Okay, let's read this page. We should make a Bible.
Yeah, let's do it.
Matthew McConaughey, 666.
2 lemons in the front.
Yeah, with like pitchforks.
Yeah.
So
no, but now people are gonna think that we worship Satan or something.
No. I believe in such a different type of being.
And I don't believe in anything.
I actually wanted to create a religion at this point.
If it helps with taxes.
Well, actually, I wouldn't be surprised if Kanye made his own religion if he found out like Christianity is a fraud, which is not. I'm just saying.
It's not gonna happen.
An idea, but
it's not gonna happen. He's
so.
That's what I was gonna ask you originally.
Okay,
real
tell me.
Quick.
Yeah, get me.
Does he get paid for that?
What?
For holding church?
I don't know. That's a good question.
Because if he does, then he's just a scumbag like everybody else has a mega church.
He always says not about the money. He said it on the podcast.
Care.
He's not about the money. He said the shoes, the Yee or Yay,
the
whatever.
Yeezys.
Not the Yeezys, like this plastic shit that he created in a factory, which he said, he's like, I'm going to sell these for $20. He's like, he literally said he's not about the money, but he's still selling the shit. So I don't get it.
He is about the money.
And he's like, I'm a billionaire. I'm like, dude, but like, obviously you did it through like entertainment and selling your soul basically. And now you're trying to like regain your soul back through Jesus. Money, basically money.
Let me just find out he makes a mega church.
He is gonna make a mega church. He said he was gonna make this dome. He's trying to find a location for this dome, and he's gonna have a choir in it, and basically the elite church. Basically, only people that are elite go in, because he says people could all go in it. Like he wants a big happy family, but he's like, it's gonna be live though, and you gotta pay to get in. Kind of like what's that super famous church guy?
Tommy Pickles.
I forgot his name.
Dude, I don't know. Oh, the guy that didn't let people in during a hurricane.
During a hurricane, yeah, I forgot his name. Anyways,
I've heard of that other. There's like these elderly guys that one of them bought a private plane, and then he was like explaining to everybody how like Jesus wanted him to have the private plane.
I remember that.
And I was like, man, please.
I need to fly around the world to spread the world.
On a private plane.
Spread the world, dude.
Well, they could do that. Now, if it was a Catholic priest,
oh no,
better not touch the pee-pee.
Oh yeah.
Can't do it. Which is also messed up, honestly.
Yeah, basically. Church, dude, it's created by humans. What did you think? What did you think going in thinking some holy shit?
I mean, but it's again, why are we getting into this?
Is it?
I can make.
He gotta be
5 straight podcasts about this.
Like
man.
I would see a church. I would see a church that's more of a counseling thing. That everyone just goes there and just like think for themselves and just like
look, the thing is,
like there shouldn't be some dude in the middle being like, hey, ha, put some money in the buck.
The thing is, there's people who have problems, and then they feel good when they think about the fact that they've reconciled. Reconciled, is that the word?
I don't know.
Or like they've that Jesus has forgiven them, and that they're going to start doing good now because of that. That's great. It helps. But at the same time, I also feel like you could do that on your own. It doesn't have to be a Messiah, or the thought of a Messiah that makes you do something good. Why can't you just do something good?
Here's a question.
For your life.
Here's a question. What can a human do to save the planet? Tell me.
In what do you mean? Because there's a lot of things.
How would you save the planet?
The planet.
The planet. This Earth.
I mean,
what
styrofoam is horrible. Don't use it. Plastic is also horrible. Don't use it.
Everything is horrible. We do is
buy a Tesla.
That's also bad too. When it goes bad, when somebody crashes it, what do they do with the parts?
But it's less.
I understand.
It changes. It changes.
It does change in this much.
But no.
We are still making shit.
No, but
we're piling garbage on Earth.
Okay, but you have
on one side.
Okay, but you have this big factory.
I have a big
and then
feeling.
A whole planet of cars. Now you just still have the factory, but not the cars. That's a big change.
Like Elon,
and progression's important. Yes, we haven't figured it out, but we will.
I feel like Elon Musk figured it out to save the planet.
Well, did you see the new battery he came out with?
Well, it's nothing like that.
Oh, what did he do?
He wants to move humans to Mars.
Yeah.
That's literally the only way to save this planet.
No, but he's not saving the planet. He's said it himself before. It's to make humans interplanetary. And when we become interplanetary, if something happens here, humanity will be somewhere else.
Yeah.
So if these all die, humans keep existing.
Yeah.
If we all here and we all die, it's over. Humanity is gone. That's what he cares about.
I understand that.
But it is in the process of saving. Yeah.
He technically is saving the planet if we move more people out of Earth.
I mean, yeah, that too. That's true. It needs to go. Was the air conditioning on this whole time?
Yeah, it was. It was. I didn't even turn it on.
Hmm.
You sweating?
No, I'm
This
good.
question's hot.
I never get hot.
No, I'm just saying these questions are hot.
No, those aren't. The religious ones are.
I see here on a Just Shower Thought, it says people who want to save the planet can't, and people who can don't want to. What do you think of that?
That's true.
Does
That's
Kanye
actually
want to
true.
save the planet? I feel like
He wants to save humanity.
I feel like he wants to save himself from all the mockery he's done
Maybe.
and his Playboy wife.
She wasn't on Playboy.
Well, she fucked for Pornhub, so I guess
She did one video.
which got her where she is today. Honestly,
True.
Which
and
was-
her whole family.
So yeah.
I do think, again, religion isn't a bad thing. If you have it because it helps you, that's a good thing. But a lot of things that you can do because of religion, you can also do on your own. So don't ever think that
But
someone
people
who is
are
not.
afraid to be alone.
What do you mean?
They can't handle being alone.
Oh no, people. I will say this: people are afraid to just not know,
And
not
people-
just be alone.
I feel like people, like when they get to a certain point, when you get too much knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
too much, you get scary thoughts, because the more you know, the more
I don't think so.
information.
For
scares
example,
you.
I like to learn a lot. Like when I was in middle school and high school, I felt like I didn't learn a damn thing.
I didn't.
But when I left and I started just getting into things myself and going
Yeah.
online
Self-thought.
and just reading or even self-thought, I felt like I learned so much more.
Yeah.
And I love it. I love
I feel like
constantly looking for
school
something
is
new.
like church. Like you sometimes don't really need it.
No,
you know what I mean?
it's not like church because, I mean, it is. You're right. School sets you up for the society that we've
standard.
created. Yeah.
Like a standard. You gotta know this math, this English, this history. That's bullshit. That's
Yeah,
created by
yeah.
man.
Let's not forget history in America, at least, makes you think that all of civilization pivoted off of
We put ourselves in such a high pedestal.
Yeah,
like United
but
States is some
it makes
greater
it
good.
makes you think that all of civilization came from these conquerors when it actually didn't. Civilization is where it is today because of one person at some time that discovered something critical
Yeah.
and made everyone else latch onto it in a sense.
Now let's go back to the future. Do you think
Back to the future.
Back to the Future? Do you think Kanye is trying to do that?
What? Be a conqueror of some sort?
Yeah. Change the way of living.
It's too early to know. The thing is, I don't want to give that guy a chance for me to figure out.
I say him because he's basically the mockery of human civilization.
I wouldn't say he's the mockery.
But he makes good points, though.
In a sense.
In a sense.
But he's too extreme.
He's so narcissistic.
Yeah.
It's hard to believe him. It's hard. Like he makes good points, but it's hard. But how much ego this man has.
I think what I was trying to say later too is that, yes, what he praises is good in the sense of like, you know, love yourself and love everything you do, and like that's great. But you could also help other people do that, and you can also cheer people on. I don't think he does that. I think that's the point.
Like there's a shower thought here.
What?
I just like having these up.
No, that's fine.
Humans are the only species smart enough to be afraid of things that don't actually exist.
Our consciousness, we could get into that at another topic because I'm all about consciousness,
Okay.
is a burden of some sense.
Yeah.
I mean, we fear death. Something that I
We
guess,
don't know. We don't know.
No, we do fear death.
I know, but we don't know what's after.
Right. That's why.
That's why
fear
we're
it.
scared.
Yeah.
We don't know.
And we don't know when it's gonna happen.
And we don't know the pain.
Right. And animals, for example, I guess they fear death too, because in
I don't think they know. They just know that they need
But
to
if something
survive.
is right, that's true. They have a survival instinct. We get into like consciousness in another topic because I have we are running out of time.
Oh, okay.
We have 1 minute, and
Closing statement.
I truly believe that there's different layers of consciousness, but consciousness isn't what you think I mean. That's the other thing.
My dick is self-conscious.
No, it's not.
I think we could close here.
Yeah, we can close.
And
we
we'll get more critical next episode.
Oh, no.
No? Okay.
Right. Like, subscribe, hit the bell icon, comment. Did we ever say that? No.
Like? Yeah, you already did.
We did say that.
Share.
Put the volume up.
Put the volume up. Get yourself a nice tea. I don't drink coffee, but...
And show us your pumpkins. Something.
Hit us up.
Just message.
Think what message on this show. Like
message on YouTube.
What do
comments.
you think about like church and shit and Kanye?
Visit our Instagram.
And share me a DM.
Everything we talked about, religion, Kanye,
Elon Musk,
politics a little bit, and anything.
Alex Jones.
We're not trying to like say anything bad about it. We're just giving our opinion. Give us your opinions and we'll have a nice chat about it.
I like how you did that in your hands.
You know?
Okay. Later, guys. We love you and goodbye.
Peace.